Hello, everyone. It's Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack. How are you? Merry New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Which one do you want to do tonight? I hope you are having an absolutely fabulous evening and everyone is rested and safe tonight and well. I hope people are getting better. We have several people on the prayer list that asked for prayer right around Christmas time for people in their families that have COVID, and I hope all of them are getting better. And if you'll give me just 1 second, I verified 2 out of the 3 live streams are occurring just fine. And now what I'm doing is just making sure that we're live on the 3rd one. And I shared it over to my personal page in case any of my friends see it. Let me just say, as we enter in the new year, if you would like to receive text alerts, you can do that by texting the word live stream as all one word in all capital letters to the phone number 540-870-0726, and you'll receive a live stream alert between the hours of 9 a.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, anytime that we do a live stream in the group Cookie Snack Attack, okay? And as always, we are broadcasting in our Seriously Sweet on Davis Street page. I've sent it to my personal page, which is for my regular friends page is on there. We're in the Cookie Snack Attack group, and we're streaming to our YouTube channel. Hey! Ah, I'm frozen. What is that? Am I frozen to you guys? Hold on. Let me see what's happening here. Oh no. Am I frozen? I look frozen on the other screen too. Can you hear me? Let me see if that part's okay. Oh, goodness. So I was about to live stream and my whole computer went down. So that happened about 10 minutes ago. I was going to go on early, so I was on at 7. Let's see. You can hear me, but I'm frozen. Okay, give me 1 second. What I'm going to try to do, the screen may go black. I'm going to take myself out of the stream and put myself back in, and we'll see if that works, okay? So you might have to just look at spring. Whoop, nope, still Can you hear me now? I feel like the AT&T commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Here, let me go back up and check some comments. I think we're okay, but let's just check, okay? Camille, were you really 15 minutes early? That's so cool. I believe that is commonly known as jumping the gun. Hey, Mary Jean, how's Mark? Hi, Paula. Paula, I saw your question. I'm going to try to answer it during the video, okay? So if you'll just hang out with me for a few minutes, I think I'll take care of that. Let's see. Myra, how are you? Happy New Year's Eve. Hey, Sandy, Happy New Year's Eve. Becky, so over in the comments, you guys, it's okay if you blow it up. I'm pretty much caught up. Let's see. Pamela, you're on the YouTube feed. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Karen. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Bobby. Debbie's here. Hello. This is so fun. Yes, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Listen, I may do something crazy if my husband like goes to sleep early tonight, like if he bails on me and doesn't stay up to bring in 2022, then I may come on and do a live stream at midnight our time and do a cookie or something because I'm so wired. Oh, I'll tell you why in just a minute. Hey, Lori. Okay, let's see. I think these are just all the comments from before. Let me scroll down a little. And then I want you guys. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Hey, April. And looking at sprinkles is just fine. I know that wall makes me happy. Let's see. Let's go down a little bit. Hey, Nicole. So, oh, it's so good to see all of you guys here tonight. It's so much fun. So give it a quick share, though, because I'm about to show everybody the hello Facebook user. Who is that? Tell me who that is. I'm trying to watch on my personal page, too, because sometimes if I watch my personal page when we're live, I can see like people that are watching but maybe not commenting. So I try to make sure to watch that so I can say hi to you guys too, because I appreciate wherever you are watching from. Hey, Dee Dee, how in the world are you? Did you say the Ohio? Because you saw I have an Ohio one. So my brother-in-law gets me great extra sweatshirts and t-shirts all the time. Hey, Paula. Okay. I'll message you back if you don't comment when I tell you what I think I can do for you. He's better. Okay, good. I'm glad he slept last night. And Laura's brother is still in ICU, I believe. So you guys keep him on your prayer list. Add him to your church prayer list. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sally. How in the world are you guys? So I'm sorry I didn't get to come on as much this week as I wanted to, but a lot of you know. Hello, Happy New Year. Is this Jen? Is this Jen on there? That seems like Jen's writing cadence and sound. I'm not sure. So over in the comments, tell me what you guys are doing tonight to bring in the old year and to kick out 2021. So glad 2021 is going to go and say goodbye. It's bad, right? I thought 2021, I was so excited about 2021 because 2020 had been such a dumpster fire, but then 2021 has been a little crazy as well, right? We know that. So funny. Hey, Sally Newton. That's funny. Well, you sound very much like my good friend Jen. That's wonderful. Let's see. Chutes and ladders with the 4-year-old. Okay, listen, Becky, I got to tell you, if I lived closer, I'd have probably already come and borrowed your grandchild from you because he is cute as all get out. I bet he is just very, I would say spoiled, except I prefer the term well-loved. Let's see, hanging out. Let's see, 5 dogs and wife, nothing better. Oh, that's great. Making royal icing flowers. Cool. Cool. So much fun. Okay, so I have several things. I'll try to keep the good grammar on tonight. But many of you know one of my puppies had to have surgery this week. And so they actually prepared me for her to be really lethargic and sleep a lot, and not to be worried like it was a thing. They kept telling me she's got to take this medicine at this time and this time, and don't worry if she sleeps a lot. She went in for surgery early Wednesday morning. I picked her up and brought her home at 5 on Wednesday. It's Friday. She slept 2 hours. I'm not joking, like 2 hours. And her pain medicines and anti-inflammatories seem to be working. Everything looks like it's healing up good. All in all, she's doing well, but I think she just got so stressed out from being left at the vet's office and then having surgery and waking up and being like, I don't know what's happening. She's been so stressed, she's afraid to go to sleep. So hopefully tonight she will just crash and sleep 6 to 8 hours, because every time, you know what it is, when you hear a little whimper or a little cry, you just immediately jump up, right? So no one has slept very much. So I did not get to do the extra 2 videos I wanted to do, which is why I might be able to come on tonight if my husband doesn't step with me till the new year is rung in. I may just jump on, but I'm not going to send you a text alert, so don't worry. But the purpose for the video tonight, how fun! The Valentine box is coming out. So grab a pen and a sheet of paper, or text yourself these notes, whatever you want to do. But I want to give you some dates. So tomorrow is January 1st. There are 40 Valentine boxes. So excited for you to receive the boxes. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm going to keep this secret, because I think if you've ordered boxes before, you're used to a certain thing. And let's just say I went pink and I upgraded a few things. So I'm super excited to see what your reaction is to your boxes when they arrive. And I'm hoping all of you will post pictures. But remember, if you post pictures, black out your addresses and your names, okay? Or just make sure that doesn't show, okay? We don't want to give anybody information that they shouldn't have. So boxes go on sale tomorrow, January 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? That's the first key information you need to know. Also, your boxes this time are going to come priority mail, but it's not going to be priority mail flat rate. But you guys, when you're buying, will have a flat rate of shipping. It'll just be one shipping cost, which is going to be $10 per box. So they're going to come regular priority mail, because I'm testing something. And they will not ship any sooner than next Wednesday, January 5th. Okay? So don't panic if your boxes don't arrive by next Friday or Saturday if you're used to getting them that quick, because I cannot ship them before January 5th. I just physically cannot get them shipped out before Wednesday. Okay? And they may take like 1 extra day. So if you normally get your box in 2 days, it might come in 3 days. Okay? I think you're still going to get it in the same amount of time. I just can't ship them out as early, but that's what I think. Plus, I also think the system has cleared out a lot, because we're starting to get deliveries and they're coming in their normal time now. They're not delayed at all. So hopefully that's going to be okay. So that you need to know that. So be looking for boxes to arrive by the weekend of the 8th or the following week at the beginning of the week. Can't believe it. It's going to be in 2022. Okay, so class, you guys, is going to be on, and I need to just make a note really quick because I changed this earlier. Hold on one second. Class is going to be on Saturday afternoon, January 22nd. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so January 22nd, and it's going to be at 4 p.m. Allow yourself 3 hours. So mark your calendar from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. if you want to be in the live. It will be a Zoom class as long as we don't have more than 40 people attending the Zoom. If more than 40 log onto the Zoom, we'll have to switch over really quick and just go to a Facebook live feed within the private group, which will be Seriously Sweet Valentine. You'll get all that info, but it's the Valentine Key to My Heart is what the class is called. And you will switch to that group privately for just the people that paid for the class. Okay. But mark your calendar for January 22nd of 2022 from 4 to 7 p.m. It may really take 3 hours depending on how many cookies you guys try to do of each of the designs, but there are, again, 6 designs. So excited. All right, so let's get back over to the comments and see what I'm missing over here. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Yeah, she's actually, Colleen, I am so thankful because I was really worried. She has seizures and they can't do anything for him. She's had them her whole life. She's 13. Like, we waited to have the surgery because of the seizures and the fact that it could cause other problems or that she might not make it through the surgery. So we waited until we had 2 major things that needed to be done or she was going to have problems. But she really did. The vet was great. It was Amberwood Vet here in Culpeper. If anybody local is watching, she was fabulous. I mean, the vet's office was fabulous. Anna did fabulous. She looks like she's healing up really well. So, very thankful because I didn't realize how stressed out I was over the whole thing, but you know, so here we go. Boxes, 40 boxes for sale. They will come priority mail, only shipping in the United States. They will come priority mail. The shipping fee will be a $10 flat fee. Okay, here is the next thing that's unusual. We have someone that is going to the Reno Cookie Con that's not in the United States, that would like to order a box and have it brought to her at Cookie Con. I know that I can't do it because I will be overweight because I have to bring the cookies for my class. So I have to bring 100 of the cookies already ready to go and all the things that I'm using in my class plus my regular luggage. So I know that I can't add anything extra because I've already done my weight from last time, plus my cookie gift items, plus all of the stuff is boxed and ready to go, except for the cookies that I have to bring. And we figured out the weight on the cookies. So I'm going to be massively overweight. However, I know that at least 3 or 4 of you in our group are driving. People that normally buy boxes, I know that you are driving to Reno. So if any of you would be able to let her order her box and ship it to your address and bring it to her at CookieCon because she's in Canada, that way she can just carry it back in her luggage. I would love to do that for her. There was actually 2 people that inquired about that. And then also to the 2 people that inquired about that, if there are some things, because obviously CookieCon's not till March and this box is a Valentine Day box, if there's things from other older boxes, like, I don't know, the Halloween box or the Christmas boxes, not the limited edition one, but the regular one. If there was anything from those that you wanted, I'm happy to put a custom box together for you as well on top of your Valentine box if you buy the Valentine box. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so 2 of the things you need to keep in mind that are changing. Your box is going to come priority mail, but it is not going to come, it's not flat rate. So I think I have figured out how to get the shipping down a little bit. So you guys are just going to pay $10 per box shipping instead of the $16.60 that flat rate is now requiring. And it'll just be it's going to show up as shipping. Your shipping charge is $10. It's within the United States, no matter where you are. It's still going to come to you priority mail, but if your box is a little more expensive, I'm going to cover that while we test this new system, okay? Because I think I have figured out how to get it a little lower. So I was excited about that because that adds up to quite a bit of money if you're buying multiple boxes every year, right? So I think that's good. The second thing is class is going to be on January 22nd. So you will, same thing as always on this one. The box is a products box. You can buy the box and you don't need to buy the class if you don't want to take the class. Okay. So if you just want cookie products and you like the boxes I put together, by all means, just buy a box. Okay. The class is sold completely separate. So the box will go up Saturday. The class will go up on Sunday. But if you only want to buy a box, you don't want to take the class, that's fine. Just buy the box. If you only want to take the class and you don't want the box, or you missed getting a box, like let's say you weren't one of the 40 people that got a box, then just buy the class because you're going to get a full supply list when you get admitted to the group, and you can use generic shapes for what we're doing. So you can still take the class, which this class is medium to upper level intermediate. Okay. So box will be sold by itself. You will need to select the shipping. Okay, you need to select the shipping. The shipping is going to just be $10 instead of the $16.60 that freight has gone up to. And we're going to test this. And if it works where it's a break even on the shipping, then this is what we'll do until USPS does something else crazy. But this way you'll still have insurance on your boxes included, and you'll have insurance, and I can still track them to make sure everybody gets everything. Okay. And also the class will go up for sale separately on Sunday, so you don't have to buy that right away. Okay. And the box is going to be $75. It's $132 retail. It's going to sell for $75. Okay. The retail is I just want to confirm this number. The retail value of what's in your box is $132. It's going to be for sale for $75, and you'll have $10 shipping. So just be ready to go with $85 tomorrow, unless you're one of the local people that normally buys boxes, and then you will select the option for no shipping. Okay. So there's only 2 options for the shipping. So it'll either be local pickup at the store, and I'll arrange a pickup time with you because my schedule is still tight. I'm not going back until Anna's okay. And if you are in the United States, you'll select the box. It'll just be $10 even to cover your freight. And then please post pictures in Cookie Snack Attack as soon as you start getting your boxes, because I'm so psyched. I hope you like the boxes when they arrive. Okay. All right. Let's see what's in here. Do you want to see the cookies first? I'm going to give you, we're 20 seconds behind. Okay. So I'll watch for comments. Do you want to see the cookies we're going to make first, or do you want to see the boxes first? I'll give you just a second because I have both things ready to go. I did go ahead and take photographs. I'll be posting those shortly of the cookies. Okay, so I will post them so you'll know ahead of time what we're doing in case you want to start getting prepared so you can use these for pre-sales. Okay, well, let's see. All right, I'm seeing equal amounts of cookie and boxes. So let me do this since this is really the box video. These are the cookies. I'm going to show them really quick. I'll come back and discuss them in detail in a little bit. But these are the cookies. This is Key to My Heart. This is what the class is called. Okay, so these are the cookies. And I'll come back and show them to you one at a time. But let's jump into the box and talk about what's in the box. Okay. And is everything good? Sound is good. Video is good. Everybody's okay? All right, so let me see if I can zoom in even a little bit more. You might see some cables or something, but I don't think you guys will care about that, do you? You don't care if you see cables. Let me just see, and you'll see the bottom of my computer there, but I think that's as tight in as I can get with these cameras, so I can show you as much. Good. Okay, now let's start with cookie cutters. We have a large. This is actually an extra large. This is a 4-inch scalloped heart metal cookie cutter. You see that? Okay. So there's 6 designs. Then we've got a nice rectangle cookie cutter, which is, this is a really great size. It's just under 3.5 inches and right at 2.5 inches. So it's a perfect size rectangle, a cookie you can do quickly. You'll get a lot out of a single batch. Then we've got this beautiful floral cookie cutter, which can be either a tulip or a rose. Can you see that? Love that one. And it's a nice size. It can be done very, very detailed, or it can be done quick turnout for your box, your cookie boxes, if you make them to sell. And also a great flower to have to use when you start doing florals in the spring and for Mother's Day. Then we have a perfect size strawberry. This strawberry is 3.5 inches. It's a great one. Look up here, you know, sometimes you have trouble getting dough to pop out. The reason I like the metal ones for this purpose in particular is you can widen that stem if you want to by just giving it a little bend so that you can use your finger or use like a brush, a wide brush to push the dough out if you have trouble with that. I like these for that purpose too. I have a beautiful plaque cutter in here. This is a large plaque cutter. Hey, you guys. This is 4.5 inches. We're going to be doing it like this for the Key to My Heart cookie, but it's beautiful for weddings, florals, and Mother's Day this way. So I did try to pick cutters that you guys are going to have multi-uses for as we go forward, okay? And then this totally adorable cookie jar can also be a honey pot, but it's really a cookie jar. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. So that's your 6 cookie cutters. Then you're going to get, there's some things I took out of your kit this time because most of the people that I went back and checked the last 3 classes, most of the people buying boxes already make cookies. So in order to bring the cost down a little bit, I took some things out of the box. So you do have more bags because I have so many of these. You're going to get these until we run out, or because I'm switching to Bees Baked Art bags. As soon as we run out of these bags, that's what we'll be putting in your kits. So this will be in your kit. Then we've got this cool little heart that you can turn into an ornament. Yours is going to have some candy in it. Now, I showed this candy in the picture because it's what I had handy because I'm waiting on your Valentine candy to arrive. It was supposed to get delivered today. It didn't come today, but it shows that it's out for delivery. So I'm guessing I'm going to have it on Monday, but you will have appropriate Valentine candy because I just want you to have some, and it'll be in your little heart, and then you can use this later as a little ornament. Okay. Also, quick tip for you. These are sold by the case from Dollar Tree. Am I frozen again, or is that just Colleen? Somebody tell me, because on my phone I still look like I'm good. Am I okay? So these are sold by the case. These are great. They'll hold like 2 to 3 mini cookies in them if you want to actually use these to package for a low price Valentine for like kids to give out in their classes and things. Okay. All right, then also, I know everybody's getting so into taking photography, doing good pictures of their cookies, and I know that you guys love the beads. I don't know what the deal is with the beads, but I know you love them. They're in most of your pictures when you're staging your photos. So you are going to get one of these, just one, okay? But there are 4 different designs, and every box will have a different one in it. You'll either get the Be Mine, you'll get Hugs and Kisses, you'll get True Love, or you'll get Hugs. But you'll get one of these 4 with the beads so that you can stage your Valentine photos. So a little bit of photography help this time. Of course, you're going to get your normal Seriously Sweet Snack Attack card that you can pass on to a friend so they can scan this and join all of our groups and start following us and join in on the cookie fun. Then you're going to get 3 gel colors this time. You're going to have a beautiful mint green, which you can also use in upcoming classes like Easter and Mother's Day. You got a nice deep pink, which is definitely a different pink than the other. Are you guys liking the beads? You do like the beads? Okay. Deep pink. It's definitely different than the other pinks we've used. And once you make it, you're going to see this is a great pink to do ombre with if you want to do some ombre in this, okay? Then ivory, you will have ivory. And the Hobby Lobby ivory is very nice for what we're going to use it for, but it's great for making flesh tones as well. And combining with a little bit of the chocolate colors, you can do so many different flesh tone colors with this. And this is also a great one. Just a little smidge of this ivory into other colors will make them like dusty. Like it'll tone down a pink, it'll tone down a blue. It just changes their colors just enough. Just literally one of those regular bowls of icing that we mix up. Just the tip of a toothpick with a little bit of gel mixed in will like scale it down and make a dusty color palette for you. So these are fantastic. These are the 3 that are coming in your kit. There is an additional color I'd like for you to have, but I think you probably all already have it because it was in either a dry form or a gel form in both of the Christmas kits, but I'll circle back to that later because I don't want anyone to get confused about what's coming in the kit. Then you're going to have a nice new brush to do cornstarch with your fondant molds. You're getting 4 fondant molds this time. So excited about this. You're going to get this beautiful rose Cameo fondant mold. And the Cameo part of this mold is 1 3/8 inches at its widest. It's beautiful. I'll show you on the cookies what we're going to use this for, but you also could use it as Cameo if you like to make jewelry pieces. So you're going to get that. And then you are going to get, let me knock all these little nonpareils off. The baby bow knot bows came in, and I couldn't be more excited because this is the one that is really hard to get a hold of, and it all enough arrived for all the kits. And this is the perfect size. It's a miniature of that beautiful one that I love to put on my stand-up cookies. It's a mini, so everybody is getting one of these. So psyched about that. It's perfect size for us to use now and to use again for Mother's Day and Easter. On Easter basket cookies, this baby bow, you're just going to love it. It's going to knock your socks off. It's beautiful. So thankful those came in. And then you have, look, because I use the nonpareils. I have I just bought all these extra in bulk to use for the photos. They're not going on any cookies or anything. I just wanted fun sprinkles in the background, of course, because I said, let's do it up right in 2022. So we have this cute arrow fondant mold. So much fun. Isn't that cute? And super detailed, which I'll show you when I show you on the cookie. Okay, sometimes I worry about these. So this was ordered in way ahead of time so that I could make sure it really had that feathery look on the tail end of the bow here. I wanted to make sure it had enough detail because we're doing some gold painting on it. So perfect. So that's 3 of your 4. Your 4th one is this beautiful vintage key. And this is another one. I worry about all these little bits and pieces in a mold. This came out perfect. The mold is great, so it's easy release. It's firm enough that you don't have to worry about ripping the mold, but all of that beautiful detail came out perfectly on the keys that I made. So I'm, of course, going to give you one way to do the cookie, but then during our class, I'm going to suggest you several other things that you could do, because this class was super hard to narrow down the 6 specific designs I wanted to teach, because I literally had 3 designs for every cookie. But I can't use those extra designs on Tutorial Tuesday because I just don't feel like that's fair, because people are paying for the class. So I'll give you suggestions, and maybe you can take those and incorporate them into a design that you like and use those for your level up. So that's your 4 fondant molds this time. You've got this beautiful key. You've got this beautiful rose cameo. You've got this feather, and you've got the baby bow mold. How cute is that? Now, I did have to eliminate a few things. I had to eliminate a few fondant molds from the box because I got real happy when I was ordering fondant molds for Valentine's Day. So some of the things initially that I thought about for Valentine's Day are now going to be part of your floral boxes, because we were only doing 6 cookies and not 12. And I just got order happy when I saw some things and molds that I already owned, that I love, that I knew you guys would love. So some things have moved to the floral box. So these are your 4 for your Valentine box. Also this time, we're going to be learning how to make edible glue. Okay. So what you have is a completely empty, never been used nail polish jar. It has a beautiful little soft brush on it. We're going to make our own edible glue because we're going to be attaching some wafer paper hearts to one of our cookies, and we're going to be making an edible fabric bow for the Key to My Heart cookie, and we'll be using the edible glue to attach it to the cookies. So I wanted you to have something that already has the super soft brush, that you can use your edible glue in here. You have precision bottles with the little tip from another kit that we did, but I want you to try this too. This little bottle, for me, I love this little thing. I've used these for a really long time, and I like them because of the control with the brush. I can clean the brush off on the side. Precision bottle, I like it if I have to put the needle in and squeeze some and then attach something, but I always find that's just a little too runny for me with the precision bottle. So you'll be getting the information on how to create your own edible glue, and you'll be able to use this container, okay? I know, Carol, I go crazy when I'm ordering them because I'm thinking all these things that we could use them for. So I tried to be really good because I was trying to bring your kit cost down $25 this time, right? I just wanted to bring it all down a little bit. And then look, because you know you need sprinkle spoons, I got you this really cute little heart sprinkle spoon for this kit. Isn't that so cute? So you have a heart on this end and you've got interlocking hearts here. So much fun. You guys really liked the reindeer sprinkle spoon from Christmas, so I wanted to make sure you got something for Valentine's Day. Now, this is something we haven't used before. This is a ring. It's just a little plastic ring that you can put on your finger just like this. It's washable. You can put your edible glue in here and use a small dainty brush. It's what a nail artist would use when they're doing certain things on nails and painting. So you can keep it on your finger and just use a fine pointy brush to pull your glue out to do what you need to do. But I wanted you to have one because everybody has different ways that they like to do things, and they have different things that hold them back with doing cookies because of different conditions with their hands, their joints, their fingers. So this is just another cute little item. You definitely can clean it. You'll want to save it, but it's heart shaped. You can put edible glue in it. You're going to be able to use it for a lot of different things like that. But I thought for some of you, we've discussed different things, that different conditions that you have or things that make it hard. And so this I thought would be sweet just so you guys could try it and see if this works for you. Okay. These, by the way, come in many different sizes and many different shapes. I got you the heart one because it's a Valentine box. But if you find you like this, I can always get you the bigger circle or bigger oval ones if you're doing a whole lot of cookies at the same time. Okay. So we have that this time too. We've got our little spoon stirrer on the end, but we're going to be using this part because this time you're getting to bring the kit prices down. One of the things I did not do was put in full size bottles of sugar art. So what you're getting in here is, hold on, I want to tell you the right things that are in here. I had the bottles sitting out. Oh, you're getting a sampling of white diamond dust in here. And you're getting a sampling in here, enough to do one each of the 6 cookies of the super gold, FDA approved gold from the sugar art, and these 2. And then in here, you have all these little black nonpareils, and I'll tell you what we're using them for later. But that's your 3 containers that you'll get this time. When we're doing our class, you'll take your nonpareils out and you're going to put you're going to use this one to do something else for during class. Okay. I won't tell you what that is today. Then I wanted you to see these. These are little sponges. They're little cone shaped sponges. We're going to do a technique in class that I don't know what it's really called. I call it smudging because that's really what it is. It's really what we're going to be doing. So if that's a new term, I coined it. Hey, we're going to have some fun and develop some new things in 2022, but we're going to be using this during class and we're going to be doing some smudging on some cookies. Okay. Then we've got a bubble tea straw in here as well. Okay. I just want you to have an extra one in this kit. There's something you might want to use it for, but you don't have to. But I want you to have it in case you have trouble with your hands. It'll make one of the things we're doing a little bit easier for you. Okay. Then you've got a totally different, I don't think we've had this in any of our kits yet. This is another little spatula that is really good with those little white bowls that came in our first kit for stirring. It's got a little bit of flexibility, but it's only the same amount as like what a silicone spatula would have. Plus it's kind of a sharp edge. So if you need to cut off hunks of fondant or modeling chocolate, this is a great one for that. Hi, sweetie pie. You want to come sit down? You're going to get a little bag of wafer paper hearts that are already airbrushed for you. And you'll get a combination of colors. You're going to get red, light pink, and white in that bag. And it's going to be enough to do at least 2 or 3 cookies, depending on how thick you attach them. Priscilla. So you're going to get those. They're already airbrushed. You don't have to color them. And they're on a DD, which is double density wafer paper. So they're already ready for you. We're also going to be doing some splattering on one of our cookies with our gold. So I wanted you to see how much fun these mascara brushes are to use in case you make cookie kits and you want to use this technique in one of your cookie kits. Mascara brushes are great because they're the right amount of firmness. Now, obviously, they have to be brand new and have never been used for anything else, but this is an item that you can get in bulk if you want to put it into kits. But this is great to do splattering with. Then I got you the disposable size, more like what you would use for DIY kits if you sell DIY kits, but we need this pink for something that we're doing on a couple of the cookies. So this time you're getting a pink disposable size. It's really just a mini size. It's about 1/3 of the size of the regular markers, but this time you're getting pink instead of getting a black one. You'll get a pipette because we are going to need a little water or Everclear for this class. You'll have to have that. You're getting a new paintbrush. It's nice. The reason I want you to have this, okay, is because, can you see that when I flick the bristles? So it's not so stiff that they feel like they're going to break, but it's not a super soft brush. And this is a great brush when it's turned on its side to use for brush embroidering, which we're going to be doing, during class. So you'll have a fresh one of these in your kit as well. And then because of one of the cookies in particular, I thought it was important that I get you some precision tweezers. This is for like really fine cookie work. Can you see the precision point on here? So for our strawberry cookie, when we place our seeds, I want you to get used to using these. All tweezers, really, crafting tweezers, food tweezers, they all have a place. They all have different jobs to do, but this is a particularly good pair because it is very pointy. It's got good grip at the end, but they have a nice bounce back on this set. They can be turned face down if you need to get into an area. They can be put on the cookie sideways like this if you need to do that for larger bits and pieces. But this is not the most common kind of tweezer that people get for cookies. It's more common to see, you know, a straight out tweezer like this, and these are often hard for people to work with. So what you will have in your kit is a set of precision tweezers, okay? And they're metal, and you know, you can sanitize them and everything. They'll be fine. Then you have a little spatula, a little pink spatula. We're going to use this to do texturing on one of our cookies. This class is all about texture and using different colors and texture for movement. All things you're going to be able to use as we go forward. And then this is vanilla flavored edible fabric sheets in gold. We're going to be making a 3D pom-pom bow. With this, I wanted you to get the experience of using this because it's super handy. I know a lot of you are going to be doing competition cookies for CookieCon and cake shows over the next year. And once you've used this, because it's also better if everything is completely edible on a competition cookie, once you see what you can actually do with this, you're going to want to get some of this into your supplies at your house or your business as soon as possible. This is the gold. It also comes in white. I think it comes in 2 other colors. You're getting just enough for your class kit so that I could keep the price down. It is a pricier item, but if you buy a pack of it and then a couple other things that's from Icing Images, then your shipping kind of spreads out and it makes it not so uncomfortable. Okay, so this is our edible gold fabric that we're going to be making a bow with. And then last but not least, in your kit, you guys are getting heart scribes. Now, your heart scribe could be gold, silver, rose gold, or holographic rainbow, but everybody's getting a cute heart scribe. Isn't that sweet? I love it. All right, so that is everything that's going to be in the kit. And again, the kits are going up for sale tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to give everybody a fair shot on the East Coast and West Coast. They are still only being shipped in the United States. You like everything? Charlotte, I'm going to post this comment. Thank you. I needed this because I was really worried about this box, like if it would be stuff you already had or not. And I'm always trying to make sure you get different stuff, but stuff we're using in class. So thank you for that, Charlotte. I appreciate it. Barbie's liking the tweezers. April loves those tweezers. Okay, good. The heart scribe. Okay, so let's go back over this one more time. The boxes go up for sale tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The boxes are $132 value. They're going to be sold at $75 plus a flat rate of $10 for your shipping. Okay. Ooh, that would be awesome, Charlotte. That would be really fun. Let's see what this one is. Pamela, thank you. Happy New Year. Oh, love it. So boxes are $132 value this time. It is the box only. The class is not included. $75 for the box. They're not going to ship any earlier than next Wednesday, okay? They will have a flat $10 shipping fee, which will be priority mail. You'll select that option at checkout tomorrow. The only thing that will be on our website for sale will be this box. Old classes and the new class that goes with this, those will not be up there. Just in case the boxes sell out really fast again, I don't want anybody to be bouncing around because the inventory system doesn't hold the boxes just because they're in your cart. Hope that makes sense. Like they come out of inventory as soon as someone checks out. So it's all about speed when the boxes go up for sale. So I don't want to slow you down by having other items up on the site tomorrow. So it will only be the Valentine items up on the site tomorrow. Now, if I get real happy and get an extra amount of time because my little Anna Lynn takes a nap for a few hours, then you're also going to have some extra just freebie sprinkles in your box because I love Valentine sprinkles. They're the best. They're pinks and reds and whites. So you might have some extra things in the box that I didn't tell you about tonight. Just consider those a little fun thing because it's Valentine's Day and you might want to try them out. But they're not on the list and they won't be listed. It's just going to depend on how well Anna Lynn does the next 2 days, okay? Class, one more time. Class is going to be January 22nd via a Zoom link as long as more than 40 people don't log on. Now, last time we sold more than 40 classes. We had significantly above the 40 classes, but I was able to gauge based on people's messages who was taking it live and who was actually doing it for the replay. So we were able to host our class on Zoom, which was super fun. And by the way, I did buy a larger screen. So hopefully this time I'm going to have a screen mounted across the way where I can see all of you at the same time instead of having to do the little film strip scrolling. So that's going to be really fun. And your class, when your class goes up for sale, I'll put it up for sale on Sunday. You don't have to buy it right away. The benefit to buying it sooner rather than later is there's already things there's already things in the Facebook group. So you get a confirmation email, then you get a separate email with your Facebook link to go join the group. Sorry. So the benefit to doing your purchase early on the class is that there's a sugar cookie recipe in there. There's a royal icing recipe in there. This time there's going to be a linked video for you to make edible glue and a recipe for edible glue. You'll have a full supply list, which is going to be a supply list of everything that came in the products box and the additional items. So everything in the products box plus the additional items make up the whole class. For instance, let's talk about that. Let me move this out of the way so I don't accidentally knock it over, because can you imagine what that would do to my cookie room? My cookie room is so organized right now. It's ridiculous. I love it. It makes me so happy to go into the new year with an organized room. Date for the class. Someone is asking for the date on the class. January 22nd, which is a Saturday afternoon, 4 to 7 p.m. via Zoom. Okay. All right, so now we have all of that together. What was I going to tell you next? Hold on, I had something to tell you. Let me just think for just a second. Nonpareils are everywhere again. Oh, additional things for the class. This is not all of the items. It's just what I have in front of me that I wanted to make sure I talked to you about tonight. So if you are an early gatherer, you can start working on that. But if you want to make really nicely edged envelope cookies, you're going to want to make sure you have a nice zester, a flat zester, so you can really sharpen up those edges and sides on your envelope cookie. All right. If you are doing display only cookies and you don't mind that Truly Mad Plastics gold, that they have that one super shiny gold from Truly Mad Plastic that's not food safe, it's just decorative use, non-toxic, you can use that and substitute for what I put in your boxes if you want to. But what's in your boxes is an FDA approved gold. You definitely will need to provide your own fondant this time. I'm working with Satin Ice. They've removed the bulk purchases of fondant from their website. I don't know why, but they did. And they were going to be on an extended vacation for Christmas and New Year's. So they're going to work with me when they get back. Hopefully we'll be able to get Satin Ice back in your boxes, because I do like for you to have fresh fondant and the same kind of fondant. But for this box, you'll need to supply your own. If you want to sketch on your cookies, please have one of your previous black markers so that you'll have that to work with. And definitely have whatever your favorite red is. So this is a super red from Hobby Lobby, but you definitely need to use red. However, you might already have red if you purchased the Christmas boxes, because there was red in both of those boxes, I believe. But it's a pretty common color. I felt in trimming cost on the box that this was something easy to trim out that you guys probably already have. And then if you need additional things like a gold, if you have brushes that you specifically do your metallic painting with, you're going to need to have those handy, because we are doing metallic painting. But as far as other items, Tylose powder is in the recipe for your edible glue. So you probably have purchased Tylose powder previously. So that, I would recommend that. I find that the recipe that uses Tylose is a little bit better than just doing a corn syrup and water blend, because I don't find that the corn syrup and water, which is typically mixed to make like a glaze, to make like a confectioner's glaze, can also be used for edible glue, but it just doesn't work as nicely with wafer paper items. So one more time, the box is $132 value. It will be sold for $75. There are only 40 of them. They can only be shipped within the United States. If your box needs to be shipped, you need to select the shipping option to have it shipped, and your shipping will be priority mail, but it's going to be a flat rate of $10 instead of the $16.60 that the flat rate has gone up to. Okay. So it may take one extra day for your boxes to get to you, but they are still going to come priority mail. Super excited for another upgrade I made. I almost slipped and told you, but I didn't. I caught myself. Another upgrade I made that I'm excited for you to see when your boxes arrive. And when your boxes arrive, immediately you're going to know what I'm talking about. Class is going to go on sale just to keep my life a little easier, because I've had a lot on my plate this week with Anna and loss of friends and things like that. I'm not going to be going into all of the previous groups and posting coupons. The class is just going to be put up for sale at a flat $30. It should have been $35 this time, and then I was going to give you guys all $5 coupons, but please just grant me the grace to allow me to do it for everybody at the $30 this time, so that I don't have to worry about coupons working or not working, because I really just want to make sure my pup's okay. Once she's okay, I'm sure I'll settle down once she's totally healed. She has she had two growths on the top of her head, which we just thought were moles, that they needed to take them off. Well, when I picked her up, I'm just going to tell you, I almost passed out. She has at least this big of a cut on the top of her head where they took these two growths off because they had to get stuff from underneath. And she is literally stitched from almost the bridge of her nose back between her ears. So when I saw her, it was, I don't do well with the sight of certain things. And this definitely was like, keep it together, because she looks terrified. So I kept it together and got her home, but it did shake me a little bit. So as soon as I know she's totally okay, we'll get back on a normal keel with everything. But now let's come take a look at the cookies, because I want to talk to you about all of the cool textures and techniques. You know, Charlotte, she actually is doing great. I probably needed to be medicated. She, other than being stressed and not sleeping, her pain medicines have been just perfect. So really, other than the first night, she's been okay. She's just not sleeping good yet. And I'm sure she's going to be that way for a while, because she's jittery anyway. And she hasn't needed a cone, because her stitches and everything, nothing's bothering her so far. Very fortunate. We haven't had to do a cone. So we're doing better, but they probably should have prepared me for that, because I was like, what's happening? What did y'all do to my poor puppy? But it needed to be done because I want her to live the rest of her life long and happy and keep her for a very long time. She's 13, so this could extend her life significantly. Definitely worth it, but whew, the bottom sunk when I saw her. It was a little frightening. One day I'll show you a picture, but not tonight. So the cookies that we're going to do, so much fun. This whole class is going to be called Key to My Heart. One of the cookies is this beautiful cookie where we're actually going to do an antique lock, attach a key, and we're going to make this beautiful fabric bow. Now this cookie, and I attached a little gift tag here, so if you're really good with your fine point writing skills, you'll be able to put someone's name on this if you want to. But this is a lot of dimensional piping. It's some pressure piping, but look how soft my bow still is, you guys. You know how we make fondant bows and after a couple days, they're real crusty on the outside? Look how soft this is. This is days later. And we've got this beautiful antiquing look, which you guys are going to love because it's going to help you so much this summer. When I tell you why, you're going to be happy. And then because I can't go through Valentine's Day without brush embroidery, it's one of my favorite cookie techniques. We're going to do double-edged brush embroidery, which makes it look more like an eyelet type lace. And we're going to do it on the bottom side of the cookies so that you get these cool texture marks as well as your veining from your brush. We're going to be using our arrow. And by the way, look how detailed the feathering is on our arrow. This is the size of our baby bow on a 4-inch cookie. So just imagine the possibilities of that bow for baby showers, Mother's Day. Just, you're going to love that bow mold. And it's a perfect bite-sized piece that if you're in the right climate and you want to do modeling chocolate, it's just like having a petite chocolate. So cool. And we're going to be doing this cool texturing, this figure 8 texturing on our heart. Okay. Then we've got our beautiful little rose. I did mine as a rose. We're going to be doing some special cuts with our bags. So we're going to learn about that. We're going to do some dimensional piping. We're going to create this cool baker's twine. We're going to create what looks like, hey, Jeremy, how are you? We're going to create this cool seal that you could say it looks like a sticker, but I think it looks more like a wax mold. So we're going to be creating that, doing some metallic painting. We've got this really fun strawberry that we're going to use the nonpareils to do our strawberry seeds and some piping. And I showed you about that cutter, what we're going to do. Then we're going to talk about doing glass jars, like mason jars, margarita glasses, cookie jars, things that need light reflection. So we're going to do, I'm going to talk to you about how to create that without actually piping the second color line. Most people get a reflection line by piping another color. We're going to talk about how to create that beautiful reflection by using metallics such as diamond dust. Okay, so we'll talk about that. And then we've, of course, using our hearts in the cookie jar. So cookie kits, I think April posted everything for us in there. You've now seen the cookies, so you can decide. There's a lot of texturing in the class. There's a lot of textures that I think, for me, what we're going to be doing on Tutorial Tuesday, a lot of this is going to come in so handy for you as we go into 2022 with what we're going to do. And then I want to talk to you about this fun new thing that's coming. It's a new educational system that I put together for you guys because a lot of you were asking for weekly things that you could print out to keep so that you didn't have to go back through videos and things like that. And it hasn't been something I had time to work on until about 2 months ago. So now I've set on the design, and I also wanted to keep it where if you were purchasing it through the coffee shop, it's something you can print out. So it keeps the cost down. Nothing has to be mailed to you. You'll be getting this as part of your paid classes when you do paid classes with me, and you'll be able to purchase it on the Coffee Artist Support site for all of our Tutorial Tuesday tutorials. Okay, so what you want to pick up is your favorite photo box. This is one of the photo boxes that holds 4x6 photos, has a little thing on the front, not expensive. You can watch for these to go on sale at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. You can usually pick them up for a couple of bucks. But our whole system, I'll be there in just a minute, okay? Anna's like, come on, I need something. So grab your box, get one that you can decorate. I just picked up a hot pink one to show you this tonight. I have several of these for Christmas. You know, they have beautiful floral ones if you want to keep it together. Dee Dee's probably not mad. Maybe I said something that maybe she can't get a box, or it's where I'm shipping the boxes or something. Dee Dee's really sweet. Okay, so in here, what you're going to have that you can start adding to this is you're going to have a divider, just a basic divider that you can handwrite how you want to separate it. Hi, sweetheart. I'll be there in just a minute, okay? You just wait just a minute. I'll be right there. We'll go out, okay? You just wait for me. All right. But you'll have a divider so you can separate things by themes like you do for your stencils, or you can do it by date if you want to print one out each time. You'll be trimming it out. This is the size of your cards. So on this card, you're going to get a picture. You're going to have a picture of a finished cookie. You're going to have techniques that we use, and you're going to have just notations for what this went with. So was it the paid Valentine Key to My Heart class? What date did we do that? You're going to have a spot to write some notes. However, I'm thinking about taking away the spot that I left for you to write notes, since you'll have the whole back, because there's no way that I'm going to make these two-sided, because just trying to get them to line up today to print two-sided was a nightmare in and of itself. So for sure, they're going to be a one-side print. Okay. This is just the background for what you're going to be getting. But this way you can print it and put it in as many different themes as you want to put it in. So if something is a floral and you want it in Valentine's Day, you want it in floral, you want it in Mother's Day, you want it in your baby shower ideas, you can print it as many times as you want because you're printing it. And then you can put it wherever you want. But over here, this information down in this corner, the little box that's going to be here, is going to tell you what class it came from and what date. So you're going to be able to easily go back to YouTube and watch the cookie being made. So this will be a PDF download. You'll be able to print 2 of these on a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. I would recommend that you go ahead and get some cardstock, not like 110-pound cardstock, because I really feel like that's going to be too heavy for you to be printing through most printers, inkjet printers, but maybe like 60 works really well for me. And that way it'll stand up better. Then you're going to have dividers that are a 1/4 inch taller with a little tab, and you'll just trim that out. And that way you can handwrite your own dividers, what you want for them. Okay. But this fits right in your box, just like this. And we're going to give you, so this will be the first time that anybody will get this. It will be in your class materials, and you will have 6 separate printouts. There'll be 1 for each of your cookies, okay? And then potentially a 7th one. If I feel like it's a big class like this and we're doing 6 cookies all in one day, so it's not like how we did Tiki Hot and it was over several weeks. If it's a big class and everything's in one day, you may have like a header sheet as well with like a group photo, a grouping of the cookies or something like that. You may even have an additional one that has additional supplies needed outside of the class list, because you're going to have a class supply list anyway. So this is something that I hope will help you get a little more organized and keep a few more ideas readily accessible. Okay. So go ahead and grab one of these boxes. This is the layout that we're going to be using. All right. I'm not switching my royal icing transfers to this size, though. This is strictly for class materials. Okay. And that way you can keep it organized. It keeps it very compact and small. I have a whole bookcase full of 8.5 by 11 notebooks, and there's just too many, and there's just too much info, and there's so much stuff in those that's really good for like a quick read, but I don't necessarily need to print all of that. So this is going to be your condensed, what you want to print out, so that you can go back for references quickly to the other places and find videos and things like that. Okay. All right. And they're small. So you know, it's going to take us a whole year, I think, to fill one of these up. I mean, I may be underestimating, but still very low expense, even if you have to get 2. Okay. It is actually an artistic swirl. Hold on, I'll show you really quick. This is the artistic swirl on the top of a cupcake, right? Or that could be, it was made to be like a cupcake, and it's very pale because it's going to be behind everything else. So it can be that, or it can be like a chocolate bonbon, because for a long time we sold chocolates in our store. And then that's a little heart, a seriously sweet heart up there for Miss April that was asking. Okay, now I think we're good. If you have any other questions, please post them under this video so everybody will see the answers, okay? And you can go to the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner once the video ends and click, drop that down, and then you can click follow for this specific post. So even if you didn't post anything, you can follow the questions and everything that's coming and going. And I hope we sell out all 40 boxes immediately again tomorrow, like we have all the last boxes. And if we do, the next box at 40, this Valentine at 40, and then the next box will be our Easter box. If both of those sell out right away, then I'm going to make the commitment and up our box sales to 50 for each time, okay? All right, I hope that everyone is going to love this new box. I hope you're going to love the class. Please drop a message in if you're planning on buying the box. Please drop it in over there for me, okay? I am super excited about this one. The techniques are really fun. And I know I didn't cover all the techniques, but I don't want to give too much away before class on everything. But I hope that you guys are going to learn a lot in this class that's going to inspire you for your Valentine sets, and also for all of the fun holidays that are coming up, so that you can really make cookies that look elaborate but didn't take a lot of time, and impress your customers and your family and your friends. Okay, well, I'm going to jump off. You guys message me over there. I'm going to go see to Miss Anna. She either needs food or another pain pill, so she tells me what she needs and Mom gets it. That's all there is to it. Oh, Charlotte, thank you. Thank you. I have so much fun, especially with doing the live Zooms with you guys. A giant hand, I know, right there. I hope you are still enjoying all the items in your kit. I'm very excited that so many of you are liking this. And listen, your Easter box is totally different. There's no duplicates other than like a few minor things like the mascara brush and a straw or something. The Easter box is completely unique and different from all the other boxes. We haven't run into the overlap yet at all. So I'm really, 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 really liking that. All right, so you guys, I'll be seeing you soon. Happy New Year. If my husband stays up, I'm not going to pop back on, but if he goes to bed really early, then I may pop back on and do a Happy New Year cookie, okay? But I will see you tomorrow. Either way, I'll make sure I come on and do another quick live feed before the boxes go up for sale in case there's any last minute questions, okay? All right, I'll catch up with you later. You guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy your New Year's Eve.